Skip ahead to the 1 minute mark for today's message. Let's get started. All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premium eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So, in our series of the stages or the phases that we go through as healers and coaches, especially when we are in that phase where we want to not just learn, but we want to be able to build a business. We want to be able to go out and make that difference, build a community. There were several topics. If you go back the last 3 or 4 pods, you'll see that there's a theme that's been building. So one part is where you feel that you're getting stuck. The other part is where you kind of hang on. The third part is where there's still that frustration of knowing what you want but not able to get it, and what happens then. And of course, today what we're talking about is something that's equally powerful, which is when you hang on long enough, you will reach that point of feeling that sense of rebound, which means maybe you've got a new insight, maybe uh, in your meditation or quiet moment, you got a new idea, and so it's given you that fresh lease of life, and so now is the opportunity for you to go out and make that difference. So today, of course, we'll talk a little bit more about it because the question is when you do spot that new idea, what do you do, right? For me, I know personally that it's literally, like creative cycles. So there are moments where there are ideas that are literally, flooding my mind, flooding my brain. And, it's like sometimes it could be late nights, sometimes it could be early mornings, sometimes a little bit of both. And then there are those lull periods where it's like there's nothing happening. While, of course, on the outside, there's a lot happening, but or sometimes maybe nothing happening on the outside as well, at least apparent to the eye. So, just a reminder to you as a healer and as a coach that this journey that you're on, it's if you're looking at it as doing it for the long haul, then just be aware that there will be those phases of ups, there'll be those phases of downs, and there'll be those phases of plateaus, which means it just kind of you're just kind of going from day to day. So just remember that just like the seasons are seasonal, which means you can't have too much of just one. You will have a mix. So too with ideas. So too with the phases that your business is going through, or that your community is as you're building and growing it. So just remember that in the words of the wise, it's like all is well. So, as always, these pods are designed as a way to remind you that you're not alone on this journey. It's us together, and me showing up here every day, just another sign and a remembrance that, while sometimes it may feel that you're all alone, there are people out there, and there is this person here, me, looking out for you and wishing you the very best. And of course, for those of you who are already in a community, you know that there's a lot of ways in which you can connect. And if you happen to be new here and maybe you're watching this for the first time, this is your opportunity to come and experience what happens in our community. We do meet every Monday and Friday between 6 and 7 p.m. This is, of course, an opportunity for you to meet me live, for you to meet members of our community live. And of course, I'm talking about the eye hypnosis life experiences. As the name suggests, you get to really experience what it is like to be in our community. You get to experience meditation, trance, mindfulness, and so much more. And if you like the format and you want to go deeper, remember, those who pay attention. So we do have a couple of paid tracks. We meet on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. This is, of course, an opportunity for you to truly discover, what is your soul identity, right? Who you truly are. And as you start to make these discoveries, you also get to work on your beliefs, whether it is limiting beliefs, whether it is creating new beliefs, also not just beliefs, but also your habits. So even if you're trying to, maybe let go of old or toxic habits, this is your opportunity to experience that shift. And lastly, of course, especially on day 3, we explore everything to do with money, your money mindset, your money blueprint, and of course, most importantly, what a lot of us are looking for, which is money breakthroughs. So, this is the combination of what we explore through a lot of processes, a lot of sharing that happens over the course of the 3 days. And if by the end of day three, you feel that this is your opportunity and that it has really made a difference, then of course you can continue to go deeper. So this becomes like an iterative process. So we continue on every week for the next 3 months. And remember, this is a renewable membership. So when you go through this process, you will be able to experience a lot of shifts. A lot of our members who've been around now for a while, they swear by the process. We've already done now, we're wrapping up batch number 29 at the time of this recording. So this is a very, very powerful process. And of course, while you're doing this, if and when you're doing this, of course, the program transforms from the I Hypnosis Life Foundation program, which is the 3 days, into the I Hypnosis Life advanced program. And while this is happening on the parallel, we do have a program where you can learn the same skills that I use to teach you, to facilitate you. And these are skills that I myself have been learning for now more than 20 years. And I've learned them. I've not only trained in them, but I train others in them. And I teach you this over the course of a 90-day process. So this is, of course, the I Hypnosis Life Mastery. And in addition, of course, if you are looking for to be mentored, then definitely reach out, and the personal coaching program is available to you because seats do open up from time to time. So I really do look forward to hearing from you and seeing you on your journey as you go from cycle to cycle, and you go from the different phases through the creative process. So as always, wishing you the very best. Of course, remember, I'm here for you. So, having said all of that, God bless. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.